Hey guys, I'm just doing a little market analysis today for you guys. So we've had since Friday, we had basically the US dollar had some decline after that. The CPI report. Did we talk about that? I thought we talked about it. If we didn't, looks like the inflation showed that the inflation report showed that inflation was declining in the States. So pretty much we had some good trades after that. So I'll just show you some signals that I got. Was this signal here? It's a nice short on Euro. I'm actually on the 1 hour chart now. I'll probably be using the 1 hour from now on because I did some back tests on the weekend, some forward back tests, and it looked like that. It pretty much showed that I get the same entries on the 1 hour, so same ratio of profit with a better stop ratio. So it might work out better for my algo to use the 1 hour. So we'll be using the 1 hour for now, just to show you guys some signals. So we had the short here opened at 103.622. So pretty much that had a nice 15 pip drop, and if you held that with a tight stop, continuing to Monday or Sunday, we would have got like 60 pips on that. Really nice. Had a continued short if you really wanted to hold it, but pretty much my target's just that moving average in the middle. So I'll take the short here, and pretty much I'm going to code it to just take profit in the middle. So that moving average, not the 20 SMA, so it's the other one above. Because for a Bollinger Band, you have the 20 SMA in the middle. So yeah, also all pairs saw that short. Actually, I don't think the pound actually had the exact short till Sunday, which gapped up. So that one would have been a miss. Other pairs did have the short here, the long or the short here. I think USDJPY had it. It's open at 771. 3 pips on that if you really wanted it, but I'll show you a massive one here, maybe the night before. It's open at 949, 140.949. Target was a 141.634, so almost 70 pips on that one. So that's huge for a 1 hour trade. And then another one here. Whoops. So again, I'm just using Bollinger Bands and MACD pretty much. So it's a faster MACD. I'll do a video later on how to create a faster MACD. So here we have 146.263 opened at 146.263. Target was 145.871. Maybe roughly a little bit higher than that, like 145, maybe 3 pips above that, but still that was another huge one. So pretty massive. Within 24 hours, just huge long and short both ways. Nice trades both ways. And then this one was a little slow. You only got 3 pips on that. If you would have held on Sunday, you would have got a massive spike anyways, but still pretty good. So you're gonna see the same trend here. All the pairs had the same trade after the DXY dump that day on Friday after the CPI. So this one had a trade of 0. So I'm hoping just for 10 pips honestly on these, and if I'm getting more than that, that's well than better. That's great, way more. That's that's more than expected. So this here opened at 0.94120, target of 0.94259. So again, that was another 13-14 pips. That's nice. That's great. That's all that I really want. I only really want 10 pips. Even if I get like 8, I'll still be happy. So that's real nice. Algo seems to be testing pretty well. Here's another one. So open at 0.96375. target of 0.96557. So there's another 20 pips within the 24-hour period. So that was like 30-40 pips in that 24-hour period. Really nice. Currently nothing though. Until we probably won't see anything until that there's a report tomorrow. Is it a PPI for the US? So let's see. So I'm on investing.com. Didn't show the holidays, so for Remembrance Day and Veterans Day for the US, which was dumb. So sometimes it misses holidays. I thought it always did get holidays, but I guess not. Anyway, so we're looking for tomorrow. Oh yeah, so today I think Japan's releasing a report. GDP, is it? Oh, it already came in, so it was negative. So that came out at 3:50 my time, so about 3 hours ago. So Japan looks like it was coming in weak. So it was less than expected, but greater than previous. Sorry, less than expected and less than previous, right? So, actually, wait, am I wrong? Nope, I'm right. So it's less than expected, right? Because CONS means expected. So it's negative 0.3%. CONS was 0.3%. So that was expected. So both expected and previous were higher than the actual amount, negative 0.3%. So it looks like inflation is going down in Japan, which is pushing their currency lower, even though their currency's been doing crap. It looks like it's going even down even more. Their inflation is pretty low either way, so I don't know, maybe that's what they want. So tonight we got Great Britain news. We got claimant count change and average earnings index. Tomorrow there's going to be big news, so that'll actually shake the market. So think about this. So since a good fact to know on fundamentals is that most of the majors are based on the US dollar, right? So Euro USD, Euro against the US dollar, Great British Pound against the US dollar, US dollar against the Swiss franc, US dollar against Japanese yen, US dollar against Canadian, Australian versus US dollar, New Zealand versus US dollar. So what do those all have in common? They have the US dollar in common. So what really shakes the market, according to fundamentals and just thinking logically, basically US has the biggest pull. US news, 3-star bullish volatility. US news has the biggest impact on the markets. Everything else just has a small impact. So for example, Great Britain news. Great Britain news, economic news it'll have a lower impact than compared to US news, if that makes sense. So this PPI will have a much more bigger impact, stronger impact on the market. So when you look at news, just be aware that US news is the news that shakes the market. So especially in the forex market. So this PPI is expected 0.4%, previous is 0.4%. So Producer Price Index PPI measures the change in the price of goods sold by manufacturers. It is a leading indicator of consumer price inflation, which accounts for the majority of overall inflation. A higher than expected reading should be taken as bullish or a higher than expected reading should be taken as positive or bullish. I think I said Polish. Should be taken as positive or bullish for the USD. So higher than expected is positive or bullish for the USD, while a lower than expected reading should be taken as negative or bearish for the USD. So if it's higher than expected and previous, expect a pump on the DXY, US majors and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. No signals on the 1 hour. So it's pretty neutral all the way across. So until we see a dump or a spike to the ends of these Bollinger Bands, probably won't see anything. I'll just show you guys the daily chart because it looks pretty interesting. So I'll show you. So if you see that daily chart, it's drifted quite far away from that simple moving average 20. We've definitely come up pretty high on that upper Bollinger Band across all pairs. So probably see a retrace to that SMA 20 as time moves on over the next week or so. What else? I was gonna say something else. That's alright. I pretty much forgot what I was gonna say. So yeah, so pretty much that's it. The DXY is the same. So we can see pretty much probably a retrace back up to that 20 SMA. So yeah, from a daily perspective, so crypto, perhaps the same. You can see that MACD starting to swing a little bit, getting some bullish momentum. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. So, basically, we're still quite high above the euro. So non-US majors are still very high above the 200-day simple moving average. So I think a lot of banks will be looking to go short. A lot of people are calling bottoms here. I don't think, or tops on the DXY. Bloomberg said, is inflation really at its peak, or is it just a false dawn? That was a quote from their, what was the show called? The show with David Weston. He does like that recap of the week. So either him or one of the analysts quoted that. So is it just a false dawn? We'll see. Of course, I think there's more rate hikes coming. So basically what that really means is that, is this inflation CPI number, is it just showing a false hope, a false dawn? Is it just like showing so last month inflation was good, so it was showing a decrease in inflation. So what about next month? Are we going to see an increase in inflation or a decrease? That's what they're saying. No one really knows. There's more reports, GDP, other reports such as PPI. So we'll see tomorrow how the trend continues for inflation. Technical showing it that it's pretty overbought here, still above the 200-day moving average. So still below the 200-day moving average for the euro. For US pairs, they're still above, so pretty much still technically bullish. So yeah, so I got final exams this week, so I'll have to end the video pretty soon here. So we could probably see Bitcoin maybe continue that momentum. It's not like I'm not trading the 1 day, I'm just trading the 1 hour. I'll show you the trade here though. Have a look at that. Look at that. See the MACD get crossed there? The slow line was above the fast line. Look at that spike. Just massive, right? Once again, trading crypto is kind of risky, but still a huge spike. Massive spike, so that was cool. Oil having the dump today. The dump overnight. Maybe getting a little bit of bullish momentum now. So can we continue down? It would be nice to break those low levels of 79. Or 76, I guess, in this case. For a continuation. We'll see. Stock indexes. We'll just talk about stock indexes. So anyone looking to long stocks right now. So in my trading group, they're talking about that. 1 hour seeing some short signals. Perhaps if the dollar goes long, then stock indexes will be weaker. Crypto will be weaker potentially. So yeah, that's a NASDAQ, S&P. Same thing. So we're just going to finish off here, guys. Thanks for watching. If you guys like the channel, you can subscribe and like the video if you want. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.